So the other day, but I was not recording. I was just on Twitter. I saw people were like mad that Mr. Beast bought South Africans shoes, something like that. He was like getting hate, and I don't know. It's like this thing is becoming to become a pattern. Like people are getting mad at Mr. Beast for giving away things. Cause I remember the other day, it was this video. The first video that he did and people got mad, it was when he reblinds thousand people. Why he paid surgery for like thousand people so they can be able to see again. Now the other day I see a video, Mr. Beast, he donated 21,000 shoes. Where's that video? Should I go on YouTube first? Let me go on YouTube. Maybe I'll see it. So what he did, he bought so he donated 21,000 school shoes. I think it's this one. Yeah, let's just watch it.
For hundreds of thousands.
Isn't it? Wait. Isn't it weird that we're talking about this and immediately when you open YouTube, it shows the video? Man, the government is watching us. They're fucking stalking us, bro, for sure.
South Africa, the only thing standing between them and an education is a simple pair of shoes. Let me explain. Because of the extreme poverty in rural towns, walking to school barefoot is the only option, which means they have to walk for miles over harsh terrain, broken glass, and contaminated water. But before tackling this major water,
bro, I know. I mean, like, look, I'm not gonna be that guy, right? I'm not gonna be that guy that just because I don't sleep hungry, and that means that world hunger doesn't exist. No, I'm not gonna be that guy. But in this scene right here, I feel like they were acting. They're like they told him to take the shoes off for the scene, and you know, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about anything. I'm just be like,
but before tackling
the way they're standing in lines and they're coming, it's an act. And I'm sure there's like a lot of kids out there who are going to school without shoes. I mean, I remember when I grew up, I didn't have shoes like maybe 50% of the time when I used to play. Because I remember I used to have school shoes and weekend shoes, right? Weekend shoes. And sometimes I'll spend weeks or even a month before I can get new shoes. Maybe I would lost them and whatever. Then I have to wait until month end before I get new shoes. But in this scene, if you like that was just acting.
Clean this major problem by donating 20,000 pairs of shoes, we flew to Johannesburg, South Africa, where we found a charity called Barefoot No More.
Bro, is it me that maybe I can I feel like Mr. Beast, since he got his girlfriend, like his girlfriend from South Africa, since he started dating that girl from South Africa, you know, he's been giving us a lot of shit, you know. The last time what did he do? He donated to some charity. He renovated some charity in Eastern Cape or Western Cape, somewhere around there. Now it's the shoes. The next thing, what's next? Load shedding. Yeah, that's it. Mr. Beast is going to solve load shedding in South Africa. Just watch it.
Or that uses these plastic granules.
I'm telling you, 100 million views.
And then it goes through all these tubes and does a bunch of other complicated mechanical stuff that eventually creates the perfect seamless shoe. Whoa. These are actually really nice. Then Darren and the team quickly boxed up the shoes and we headed to Cape Town to find the schools whose students are in the most desperate need of help. Where we met Gabriella and Roswell, two junior school teachers in a rural village who have devoted their entire lives to educating underprivileged kids.
You would not begin to imagine what our kids have to go through on a normal day.
This message is to Mr. Beast's girlfriend. What's her name? But I know she's from Cape Town. You better make sure not to dump that nigga. You better not dump that nigga. That nigga is gonna solve load shedding. Just give him time, you know.
To them, domestic violence is definitely normal at home.
You can dump him, just make sure it's after load shedding. But make sure he solves load shedding best, and maybe you can.
These schools not only offer an opportunity to learn, but also a safe haven where students are protected in these dangerous communities.
One of the biggest challenges is actually getting the kids to school.
Our learners have to walk miles and miles just to get to school.
It can be a struggle with all the
Learners have to walk miles and miles just to...
I feel like a dick right now, bro. I feel like shit. I feel like shit for laughing at this scene, bro. This is some Hollywood shit. I mean, no. So she has only one shoe and one sock.
To get to school.
It can be a struggle with all the thoughts.
Learners have to walk
Look at the way they're walking, bro. Look at the way they're walking, bro. Some of them you can see, or they're not used to walking without shoes. Like you can see, like these are not the legs to walk with shoes. Look at these legs. Very, very, very soft legs. Look at this. Yeah, this guy, yeah, this one is used to walk without shoes. You can see that. But this one, this is a fresh leg. Look at that. This is a fresh leg. This leg is not used to walking without shoes.
Miles and miles.
And there's the
just
other
to
one.
get to school.
Let me
It can be
see.
a
Nah, yeah, that last one there. Yeah, definitely.
struggle with all the thorns and needles. I wouldn't go.
Miles and miles just to get to school.
It can be a struggle with all the thorns and needles.
Look at this. Look at this. This is a fresh leg, bro. You can't tell me otherwise. This leg, it is not used to walking without shoes. Look at that. Let me show you some real legs. Legs that I grew up without shoes. Look, guys, I didn't have shoes until I was 22 years old. I didn't have shoes. Alright, don't laugh at my toes. Look at this shit. Look at this leg, bro. Look at this. Growing up without shoes, that's how a man's leg should be, you know? Let me finish this video.
I wouldn't go to school. I can be a great teacher, but I can't be a teacher to nobody.
Despite all of the difficulties that these kids face at home, to hear that they're not coming
like
to
this
school
guy, bro.
because they don't have school shoes is just heartbreaking. I can't wait for these shoes to arrive to see what a big difference it's going to make.
The next
This guy from Pretoria, right? I remember the last video that we watched. He said he was born in Pretoria, something like that. I don't know if I'm mistaken, but this is the guy.
day, the shoes arrived, and the team quickly got to work by setting up at 9 different schools all across Cape Town. While Darren and the team raced to set up everything in time, I want to tell you about the sponsor, Electric E-Bikes. They helped us pay for tens of thousands of shoes going to people in need. Electric E-Bikes is an awesome company full of incredible people. They have come on board to help us create mass change this year and transform millions of lives all across the globe. There are so many amazing projects to come, so make sure you subscribe right now so you don't miss it. And in addition to that, sneaker collector Yeezy Buster helped us out by selling some of his prized possession shoes.
I don't know if I'm the only one who noticed this, but I'm just gonna make. I know most people don't care about this, but the person who's editing the videos for this channel, it's definitely someone who's used to editing documentaries. Because I can tell you right now, this is not the same style that Mrbeast edits with on his main channel. This is some great
And put that
next level storytelling. Like the previous one, you remember the one that he solved like 1,000 people blind eyes or something like that? That video, you can see that was way different from the normal videos that he does. It was slow paced and very storytelling, but it kept some elements to it. But when you watch this Beast ventriloquy, I don't know how to say that word, but you can see what this is a way different style of editing.
money towards funding some of the 20,000 pairs of shoes we're giving away in this video.
Nice.
The word got out quickly, and according to the teachers, the schools were more packed than they've.
Alright, this is the first day I buy this. I don't know, it's some new flavor Doritos or some shit. You guys are not yet to review food or whatever, but I hope it's hot. I don't know, it's the first time I taste this shit.
Ever been, with school kids eager to get a pair of shoes. So Darren and the team had to work extra hard to ensure that every single kid got their own pair of shoes.
The kids this morning all came walking in without any shoes on. They need the shoes.
And I cannot wait to see the smile on these kids' faces.
It came down to the wire, but we were able to reach our goal. To witness these kids wearing their first ever pairs of shoes was really emotional. And again, a realization of the basic needs that most of us take for granted.
This shit is hot.
For most people, this is very hard to understand. For using something as simple as a pair of school shoes to change my learners' lives for the better.
And just to see a smile for a pair of shoes. You would think they got a brand new PlayStation 5 or Xbox or something. It makes your heart pound. Yo, it's a blessing.
It's something I'll never forget, and it's one of the best days of my life.
Please philanthropy. What you have done here at my school is absolutely amazing.
How can you hate this? Like, tell me, I don't, to all the people that were mad on Twitter, whatever, how can you genuinely hate this? Like, I really don't understand. In what kind of mindset are you gonna be in and watch such a beautiful video and then go on Twitter and be like, Mr. Beast is using poor people to make money to exploit them. Oh my god, isn't it? It's always some guy behind the screen with a small YouTube channel who talks shit. Okay, maybe not me, but no, not me, but behind the, besides me. What did I just refer to myself? Okay.
From my side, thank you.
So thank you, Beast Philanthropy.
Yeah, I'm subscribed. Alright, that was great. Now time to browse Twitter. Let's see what's on Twitter today, bro.